if you ride horses, you're gonna fall. People think, well, you must be completely mad, but the good days make over for the bad days. I came for two reasons, basically. I still feel competitive enough. I want to carry on, and when I do stop riding, to try to carry on, because life doesn't stop when you ride. I still want to be fit. I wasn't ready to stop, so I decided, well, there's only one way out of this.
So we're here with the one, the only Frankie Dettori. Frankie, thanks for coming to RMI.
Yep.
It's a pleasure having you here, and tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, actually, I remember when you came to Santa Anita 3 or 4 years ago, you mentioned in this stem cell therapy. I didn't know too much about it. Like you said, possible that it can give me longevity in my career, or it could fix some of my injuries, so on and so forth. I did a bit of research. I talked to one of my friends' owner called Mark Chan, that I think his father was treated with the same therapy. So I've asked questions, so I was interested, and as you know, time passes by very quick, and it went completely out of my head, and then I was just pretty common knowledge that I had a fall last week, and then you were prompt on the phone to reach out to me, and then boom, the light bulb came out again. You know what? Now this is the time that I really need it. This is the time that I need fixing up quick. I learned a lot more about the stem cell replacement, and so I reached out to you, and here I am. So I didn't take a millisecond to think about it. I was straight on that plane and straight here. I feel a lot better. I came for two reasons, basically. My new injury that I've had on my shoulder, some of my old injuries, the wear and tear, elbows, ankles, shoulders. So I got touched up pretty much in all the problem areas that a jockey has, especially being 53, been doing it for over 35 years, the wear and tear, and then also add on to that the blood transfusion, the plasma, again, to give my body a clean up, a change of oil, as they
Boost,
say.
yeah.
And basically, they're all stepping stones for so many reasons. I still feel competitive enough. I want to carry on, and I still have to compete with riders that are 30 years younger than me. So I have to be as fit as I can, and I feel that coming here is achieved of all the goals that I wanted to achieve, and then talking to the doctors yesterday. At the moment, it's just for now, it's just for my career, but even when I do stop riding, to try to carry on, because life doesn't stop when you ride. I still want to be fit. I still want to be able to do things. So it's called prevention is better than cure, right? So I'm preventing getting ill or getting older. So
Being proactive with
yeah,
with
exactly.
the journey.
So it costs a lot more to get doctors when you're sick, and then keep myself in good shape by putting some good stem in my body, basically.
Getting you back in it. I think that really highlights the story of where medicine is, because you came here really because of your shoulder.
Yeah.
One injury was the catalyst. Like, I got to go to Costa Rica now. But when you came here, you realize, like, wow, all the other parts of you that were.
Then you forget,
Yeah.
because obviously you concentrate what hurts the most at the time. But fun enough, after the treatment yesterday, then I touched up in places that I left it dormant and I didn't want to tackle with it. Actually, this morning I was more sore in those places than I was actually on my injury that I had last week, because I guess you kind of live with the pain, and you try to put it in the back of your head, and I think it's very crucial now, if I want to carry on a bit longer, that I address these problems. And I was, I never even thought about it. It was the doctor that mentioned if I had any other past injuries, so if I had any pain, and
You start pointing
yeah,
here. Where do you
the
want me to
list was
stop?
this long. So
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, and it's like I said, it all makes part of the object of try to be as fit as I can and try to carry on as long as I can, basically, and this really helps.
And I think that like it's another thing with the difference between here and somewhere like the States or even in Europe where, all right, you have a sore thumb.
They give you two paracetamols and off you go.
Yeah, or even like just getting to see a specialist for that. They're not going to address your entire body and say, "Well, hey, while we have you here, let's get you back in the game," because your body is your tool. I mean, this is how
Yeah,
you make a
look,
living.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think perhaps Europe is that much advanced in this kind of therapy. Uh, and that's why I came here to Costa Rica because they've been doing this for a while. I consulted Mike Smith, one of the all-time greats, this jockey, Hall of Fame, and he swears by it. And other people what have had the same treatment, and I had the courage to come, and I'm glad I did it. And like I said, if you can give me a little bit longer in my career, all good for it.
That's what it's about. And just for people that don't know, which there's probably not many people on the planet that really don't know you, um, your career really got started when you were 16. You kind of more or less, you've been famous since you were a teenager. Um, Tell us a little bit about your journey into racing and the kind of ups and downs.
Well, dad was a jockey, so obviously I was born on a horse. I had my pony, and then I started going to the stable in the summer holidays, and I just started like that. And then did a little bit of pony racing, and then when I got to about 14, in those days you could leave school if you had a job, and so I took an apprenticeship with Luca Cumani in England, and I was meant just to stay there for 6 months, but the 6 months end up to being 38 years. Uh, and I made England my home. I married a English wife, got 5 children. I pretty much achieved everything I wanted to achieve in Europe. This is the good side. And the bad side also, if you are a jockey, it's like having a shower. If you ride horses, you're gonna fall. If you have a shower, you're gonna get wet. It goes without saying. People think, well, you must be completely mad. But the good days make over for the bad days. I mean, you can't live your life wrapped up in a bubble. You can walk across the street, you can get run over, or you can fall off the bike, you can sleep in the bathroom and break your neck. So what we do is our own choice. Is extremely dangerous. We go 60 kilometers an hour. When you fall, most of the time you break something. But the adrenaline, the competition, the crowd, the smell overrides, and the winning overrides all the negative stuff. And now in my twilight of my career, that I'm 53, I was meant to retire. Well, I did retire in Europe, and but I got to a point that, I still have a little bit more to give. So I decided to move to the US. A couple of reasons. Once, I didn't want to humiliate or upset the Europeans because after all the farewells they gave me by say, oh, by the way,
I mean, everybody came out. The Queen
yeah.
unveiled a statue to you.
No, exactly. I mean, I got lifestyle statue at Ascot. Wherever I went, it was a farewell party. Or my homeland in Italy, France did a great job, Ireland, all the places that I've been. So but I wasn't ready to stop. So I decided, well, there's only one way out of this is go to America. Obviously, going to America was taking a big risk. Usually it's the Americans that come to Europe, but no Europeans go to America. And I didn't expect anyone to roll the red carpet for me. I knew it was going to be tough. I'm taking on some great jockeys, all of famous, but he went. It's been going really well. For me, it's all new. It's exciting. I'm enjoying it, and like I said, I want to carry on. And to carry on, I have to be healthy, and I have to be on top of my game, and that's the reason then why I'm here, because I'm not ready to stop. And if this treatment can give me a few more years, I'll take him.
That's it. And even with those few years, there's a life after that. So where does Frankie Dettori see it? I mean, because you've done it all. You've books, movies, you've kind of been
Well, I'll be honest with
everything.
you. I've got now. I decided that I haven't got a a target to when to stop. I mean, now look up at Mike Smith. He's 58, and he's still going strong. You know, he's the one that mentioned this therapy to me, and he's keeping him going. So, so I'm only 5 years behind him. So if he can do it, I can do it. And after that, I'd have to do something. I'm a busy kind of person. I would say work in the media, but I'm open for anything. But I just want to get this chapter done first. I want to finish racing in my own terms. At the moment, I still think I got plenty to give, and I'm going to carry on as long as I can.
That's it. Tell me this. We're looking at a little bit of weather. It's about to rain, but how have you found Costa Rica so far?
Well, I find the people really nice. Everybody's really friendly. I'll be honest with you, I've only been 2 days. I haven't seen much. And next time I come, I would like to spend a bit more time.
Well, we'd love to have you and show you a little bit more, and we're happy that you're part of the family here and, embracing the journey that it's going to take you on.
Thank you, Thomas. I really enjoyed it, and you made me feel better. So that's why I'm here. All
Thank
good.
you, Frankie.
Thank you.